Hello, oh yeah. Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome, welcome, welcome. It is I, your big Oni sis, and this is the anime Colosseum. I'm so glad you came. Okay.
Oh, sorry. Sorry. I had. And I also arrived. And welcome. I am Erica Ironblood. As usual, I could be your angle, but I'd rather be your devil.
Yes, and
So today we are doing a. Oh my gosh, We are taking up a lot of room on the
I. All right,
tier
right,
list
right.
there.
We gotta. Yeah, that's right, that's right. We gotta shrink
Mm-hmm.
ourselves. Let me just
Use minimize.
yes. Gotta get the old
Mm-hmm.
uh boop 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 boop. Thankfully I don't have a lower half. And let's
Mm-hmm.
get you. I mean you do have a lower half, but thankfully it's, safe for work. Boop boop
Eh?
boop boop. There we go. There. Okay, that way we're not taking up too much of the screen. Yeah, I
Mm-hmm.
totally should have seen that. Yeah, that was on me. But anywho, yes, and this time around, ladies and gentlemen, we will not be having an oopsie daisy like the last time where I made several horrible mistakes, and holy shit, were they bad. But
Mm-hmm.
they say practice makes perfect, or some mumbo jumbo like that. But
Failure
in
is the mother of all success.
Exactly. Oh, and speaking of mother, I don't know if you did that intentionally or not, but
Oh,
speaking of mother, this week in May is going to be Mother's Day. Ah, yes, Mother's Day. The day where we celebrate those who gave birth to us and also, well, let them know that we're glad they gave birth to us.
hmm.
Now, with that being said, today we're not going to be talking about real mothers. No. We're talking about anime mothers. But before
Mm-hmm.
we get into that, Erica, would you like to tell the naughty boys and girls at home what anime they should check out this week?
I don't know what you were implying with that, but um, yeah, this week I would like to recommend the anime Azumanga Daioh, an anime adaptation of the manga of the same name. It is about basically focuses on a group of friends as they traverse through high school all 4 years, and their wacky, kind of weird, almost childish teacher, Yukari Tanaka. I forget her last name, but they usually call her Miss Yukari.
Hmm?
Ah, there's Kagura, the sporty girl, Yomi, the down-to-earth glasses girl, Tomo, the extremely energetic goofball, Sakaki, the stoic, tall, animal-loving girl, Chio-chan, the child prodigy, and I'm surprised she hasn't received. She basically gets hurt a lot in the show, and Osaka, the the spacey, um, uh, kind of wise, uh, and potentially autistic girl, who is a transfer student from Osaka, which is why they
Nice.
call her Osaka. Her real name is Ayamu Kasugara, I think. Hold on, actually, let me look.
And in all fairness,
Osaka's real name.
I think I might have
No,
seen it.
Azumanga Daioh. Ayumu Kasuga. Yeah, but everyone calls her Osaka.
I think I might have seen this, anime before. I just don't remember
Back in
it.
Osaka, people don't pay attention when the crosswalk light is on. They keep walking no matter what. It leads to a lot of messy stuff.
But anywho, yes,
Hmm.
this is episode 10 of Anime
Hmm.
Colosseum, and today we're talking about mothers, aka MILFs. Now, Erica, do you want to explain to the audience what does MILF mean? It's been 30 seconds, so we can say the word.
You have the internet. You don't need me to baby you. But sure, it stands for a mother I'd like to fuck.
Yes, moms I like to fuck. Now, the other name, well, the other word is also gilf. Granny I like to fuck.
I
However, those are
fucking admire. But okay, I was like, you did not tell me to find grandmother figures.
what? No, 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 no. In all fairness, if I
Oh,
we'll wait for
shoot.
Grandmother's Day.
I would have included a lot of Miyazaki films then. Characters from Miyazaki films. They
Now,
have a lot of grandmother characters in
I
those.
oh, you're going to love Dan Dan. I'm not
I
gonna.
am very much aware of the witch lady with the crazy hair and the bizarre love of crab.
Good, good,
Sorry, a
good.
lot of artwork has her eating crab.
Hmm. Well, again, you're gonna love that anime, and I look forward to the day we finally sit down and watch it. But now
Hmm.
we are doing this the podcast, and this time around, I'm not gonna screw up like the last time and make a complete
Mm-hmm.
total ass of myself. So
Have we hold on? Have we posted the links to the various channels,
what do you mean?
like
Oh wait,
servers
oh wait,
online?
oh
You
what?
know.
Oh right. I did. Wait, hold on. Did I not? Wait. Oh crap. I could have sworn I posted on your server.
Oh yeah, you did.
Oh, I
You
did.
did. I was just wondering.
Okay, good,
Yeah, you did.
Because I did, on my Twitter and also,
Okay.
the Blue
I was just
Sky.
double checking.
Which you should all
Hmm.
follow me on ASAP. Now, with that being said,
Unless. Hmm.
hmm?
Anyway.
Now, with that being said, this is gonna be the MILF tier list. And look at all these lovely, lovely ladies. Now, granted, there's more than likely, again, we, if we put every single MILF in the history of anime, we would be here all day.
Okay. I'm looking at the stream. Okay. Never mind.
Nani?
All right. Never mind. I thought you we're not gonna be scrolling down.
No. Okay. So what happens is, for some reason, I don't know why or what it is.
There's a delay. There's a little delay.
Yeah, and I'm glad that I'm not the only one that has that delay. But, anywho. So, as I said, we have plenty of ladies, plenty of milfs, the good, the bad, and we can't really say ugly because all of them are beautiful, which is why they're called milfs. But there's a few on here that might not be ugly on the outside, but on the inside they are a grotesque pit of, shit and evil.
They're not the best sorts of people. We are
Eggs.
judging them on how good of a mother they are. As in how well do they treat their children or the people that they care for. Because some of these are not like moms in the traditional sense, but are caretakers to the main character and fill a mom-like role. So being supportive of their kid, being how if their kids mess up, whether how their discipline like works. Like, are they tough but fair, or are they completely like, oh no, it's fine. I don't. Okay. Or are they like extremely like like just really strict? And also like how good of a cook or caregiver are they in terms of like caring for people, like making sure that the household does not fall apart.
Oh no. Wait, we forgot the succubus mom from Rosio Vampire. Shit. And I
Oh my
love
gosh.
succubi too.
Okay.
Don't worry, she gets the honorable mention then. Now, with that being said,
I'm
thank
not
you.
really familiar with Rosario Vampire, so
Well, it's been a hot minute. However, though, with that being said, ladies and gentlemen, please put your hands together and out of your pants, you fucking pervs, and let us begin. The
why do you
pleasant.
assume people were doing that?
Because it is what.
I think you're the weirdo for thinking that.
Oh my god. Okay, you know what? I was doing a stick, a shtick, a little gimmick, a little thing, haha.
I
Okay,
see.
okay. So, as I was saying,
Anyway,
yes, like again, you are the second mime to my first mime.
oh, am I the straight man?
Yes, which is funny to
Mm,
say,
I I don't really think I would be a good straight man.
but you do a great job. But anywho, with that
Oh,
being now, with that
well,
yes,
oh, sorry, I was just reacting to Showing Tread Gem.
uh huh.
But we're not doing a Western cartoons tier list.
Oh yes. I mean, don't get me
Mhm.
wrong. We just got done watching Monster High, uh, Electrify, and
Anyway, let's
yes,
go
yes. Let's go. First,
onward.
the first one.
Our
What were you looking at, Erica?
is Shiho Nishizumi.
Mm-hmm. And what kind of mother is she?
Um, so she's very strict. She expects her children to adhere and bring honor to the Nishizumi name. They are, which is like a huge, like important family in the world of Senshido. When Miho chooses to essentially lose the match in order to save the people in a tank that accidentally fell off a cliff into the water. She essentially disowned Miho, and it only the only time she actually gave a shit about Miho, her daughter, was when she found out that the people in charge of, I don't think it was the Senshido committee, it was like the school board, essentially uh weaseled out of a deal they made, which the deal was if Ori won the tournament, then the school would be saved. But they're like, I mean, it's not in writing, so we don't have to honor the agreement. And then Shiho's like, we, along with Chio, were like, yeah, we are going to, you are going to agree to this one match, or else we are pulling out all of our we are pulling out of the official Senshido committee, like league. And he's like, oh fuck.
Hmm. Okay,
Hmm.
so with that being
Yeah,
said, what were you looking at? Cause like she did redeem
I'd
herself at the
say
end.
I'd say D tier.
D? Okay.
D.
Like, I would have given her the C only because she did redeem herself at the end there. But everything else, she was just, complete total
Oh
bitch.
shoot, I forgot. I forgot. It would be C.
What? Okay.
It would be C.
Yeah. Okay.
Hmm.
Alright, next up is...
Chiho Shimada, the
Hmm.
mother of Alice Shimada, and um, the essentially the rival to Shiho Nishizumi, and so she's the mother of the prodigy Senchido champion, who is like the rival of Miho and Maho in the Girls und Panzer der Film. But she is really supportive of her daughter, and basically, even when her daughter loses this the university match against Ori, she still does fulfills the promise for essentially buying out and remodeling and fixing up the what is his name? Boku the Boku Museum slash I think museum attraction. Yeah, because in the movie it's like falling apart. The animatronics and the rides are like really really a state of disrepair. And in the first movie of Das Finale, Miho and Alice are attending, and it's improved immensely. Everything looks brand new and well maintained, and shiny and wonderful. So,
Oh, and also, uh, Jim said the first mother here is Odelia, the anime version of Odelia from the Owl
eh?
House. From the Owl House.
Oh,
Yeah. But anywho,
okay.
as for this one, where does she belong?
I definitely think she would be an A tier.
Hey, okay. Now then, it is time for next one.
All right. So, shoot, hold on. Let me look.
Hmm?
I forget their names of these characters. So, okay, Satsuki.
Oh, good. I don't feel bad because I have forgotten a few names myself. So, yay!
All right, Satsuki, one of the 5 teachers that become the moms of the main character in Happy Lesson.
Mm-hmm.
Depending on whether you're using the manga or the anime, Satsuki is either a gentle giant. No, she's like she's essentially like the ultimate tomboy, but wants to be like a woman, like be feminine,
Mm-hmm.
but she can't. It's like finds it really hard to be feminine. That's in the manga. In the anime, she's like this crazy wild girl who when the 5 moms are trying to be more motherly for Chitosike, she literally hid she basically comes out of the couch and and smothers Chitosike with her chest and
Of
almost
course.
suffocates him.
What a way
And
to go.
I'm pretty sure breaks his back with how much she's hugging him. It's just
What a way to go.
Yeah.
Okay, so what we looking at?
I'd say C tier.
Oh, C. May I ask why does she share a spot with this bitch?
Because it ultimately depends on which media you're looking at. If we're doing the manga version, it definitely would be a B tier, or maybe even an A tier, but because the differences between the manga and the anime are so different, it's kind of irritating.
Okay.
I have seen the Owl House already. Actually, move her to B tier. Move
Oh,
her to B
Beecher?
tier.
I.
Yeah, in between C and A.
Yeah.
I think that would be all right.
Alright. Now the next one. And by the way, the reason why I ain't say anything because I've not seen the anime, I will at least start speaking once we get right here.
I watched the anime first, then I bought the manga, like the first volume of the manga, and then I started rewatching the anime, and I was like, "Oh my god, what the fuck? How is this? How is this an adaptation?"
Mm-hmm.
All right, so now we are at. I think this is
Oh, are you able to see?
Mutsuki. Mutsuki. Yeah, I think. Let me sure. Yeah, that's Mitsuki, who is the homeroom teacher and is essentially the most motherly of the 5 moms from Happy Lesson. And I'm pretty sure she's the only one who knows how to cook. Though I think there's another one who knows how to cook, but she only knows how to cook Japanese food.
Mm. Okay.
Yeah,
So.
so this one, I'm pretty sure in the anime and maybe manga, she's the one that Chitosuke, or the main character essentially, ends up with.
Alright.
Because of it, because Happy Lesson is a harem manga, slash anime.
Of course. And Gigachi. Now then, with that being said.
So I'm gonna say A. Yeah.
A?
No, B.
No, B.
Yeah, A. A.
Oh, okay,
A.
okay. Alright, next up.
Mm-hmm.
Grandmother's Day is September 7th. Okay then, we shall make a, GILF, tier list when that day comes. Pause.
Okay. Hey, do you mind sharing, screen sharing, this on Discord?
Oh, sorry. Let me, hold on one second, everyone. Let me, I didn't know if you, because I could tell you having some issues, so let me,
Yeah, the delay is pretty irritating.
Oh, okay. And let me make sure that I'm on us. Right. And share and single tier list. Share.
All right.
There you go.
Okay. So this next one is Kisaragi and D tier.
Oh, D tier?
No, C.
Alright.
C.
Now why is she in C?
Actually, get D. D.
Oh, D. Wow.
She's she basically, is really shitty at being a mom, even pretending to be motherly. I don't remember a lot about her in the manga, so I'm going off the anime. But essentially, she treats Chitosuke as like a guinea pig for experimentation. When the 5 mothers are trying to be more motherly, she tries to clean his ears and ends up stabbing him with the ear cleaning ear cleaner, and creating a small geyser of blood. Yeah.
Okay, now, oh god. That hurts my ears.
And also, there's this one where she straps Chitosuke to like not an electric chair, but like an electric torture device chair
Mm-hmm.
that electrocutes him and stuff. And she's essentially not really a good mom.
Okay, so we got our first D tier bitch. Okay. Next up, then.
All right, again from Happy Lesson. This is Yayoi Yayoi.
Your words.
She is the school nurse and also the school's Miko. She she's essentially. Actually, I don't know if she knows how to cook. She might know how to cook to some degree, but not as good as the other mom.
Mm-hmm.
She is very religious into Shinto, and I don't really remember much of it. So I'd say probably B tier.
B. Alright.
B is the average.
Okay. Next up.
So that is Uzuki Shiteno. She is the creative arts teacher and essentially is an otaku.
I mean, she's awesome.
Yeah, she's small and is an otaku and always loves cosplay. When the moms were in the anime, at least when they were trying to be more motherly, she created Chitosuke a like a Gundam cosplay. Unfortunately, she forgot to include elbows,
Oh no.
like in a means to move the elbows and stuff, and it was really hot. But I think like I don't know. I'm gonna say B tier.
And I agreed, Spirit, and
Average.
you said B. Alright. Next up.
All right. We have. Shit, I forgot her actual. Sorry, I cannot remember every single character's name.
Oh, don't worry, I
But
feel the
this
same
is
way.
this is Tomo's mom from Tomo-chan is a Girl. And I would definitely put her in either B or A tier. She's very supportive of Tomo and in all of her like her like desire like her goals, and also basically just chews out her husband for being a stubborn asshole, or being like, "I will not let you date my daughter unless you defeat me." And Tomo's like, "You fucking asshole," and she's like, "Why did you do that?"
I
It's like,
see.
uh,
So,
yeah.
we
Yeah.
look.
So your choice, A or S. A or S tier.
You know what? Let's have our first S tier because she's supportive and caring.
Oh yeah. Also, I think she um rolled
Coach.
with a Sukeban gain.
I see. I see.
Yeah, and everyone knows that Sukeban is very good. The aesthetic of Sukeban is awesome.
Yes.
Anyway.
Now then, let me look up gotta make sure I know the name. And it is this
I have
Asmodeus
no clue.
Amaryllis. Okay, Asmodeus Amaryllis. She is a mother from Welcome to Demon School Arumacon, and she is the mother of Az, the basically the dude who is the kind of the cool the top student until Irumacon comes in, and he now is loyal to Irumacon. But this this woman. Now,
Mm.
ah man. Okay. So we don't really see the things that she does, motherly. She's wealthy as hell. She clearly cares about her son, and she really, really likes Arumakan a lot. And to be fair, that's kind of the entire joke. Like Arumakan is has to basically sleep with one eye open when around this chick. And as
Mm-hmm.
such, we don't really see her do anything that is related to, you know, having to. Well, we don't see her doing any of the categories that we listed at being a mother. However, I am going to say she does at least belong in B tier, because clearly she cares about her son. She's just a lot
Mm-hmm.
horny. I mean, granted, her name is Osmodius, aka my favorite sin, the sin of lust, if it's not obvious by just knowing me.
Okay.
Now then, I mean, to be fair, you should know by now. Now then, we
Mm.
get to the greatest MILF, and welcome to Demon School Irumakun, the God tier. This chick, her name is Miss Vatic. She doesn't have a, first name, but she is the mother of the hyperactive, batshit insane, free spirit, basically the embodiment of Pinkie Pie, Clara, the demon. And honestly, I don't know which demon she's supposed to be, based on. Like, again, you got Osmodius for the other guy. However, though, oh, so you're like Ozzy. I mean, Spirit, that should be kind of obvious. But anywho.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Now, this, okay. I think she definitely deserves to be the S tier, and here's why. First, she is a loving mother. She has a lot of children. I think about, plus Clara, 10 children. So clearly the husband was very, very busy before he left to do God knows what. But he at least gave her plenty of children. So massive respect there. She is a wonderful cook. She cooks for her children. She cares for them and she is very protective. There's a moment where Clara and her friends are being attacked by a tropical fruit shark demon monster. I promise you that makes sense with context. And she falcon punches the shark fruit monster into next week. Also, she's very loving, she's very optimistic, she's always positive, and also she is the hottest MILF in the, show I Will Die on That Hill. So,
Nice.
I am going to say this gorgeous MILF belongs right here where she belongs. Next up is Catalia from Queensblade, my secondary waifu, the first one being passionate of. But first, the main reason why I brought her here is because she has the second largest OPI in anime, next to Kirika from Ekin and well, so other
Tomoe from Icon.
Icon. Thank you. I keep saying Ekin. There. Thank you.
It's not
Icon.
the Pokemon.
Yes. I know. I mean, I'm pretty sure they would use that for wholesome reasons. But anywho, she's a strong, beautiful warrior. She has a son named Lana, aka Rana, if you're English. And she cares about her, son. She brings him with her on her travels to find her husband, who has mysteriously disappeared. And as such, she fights with her son by her side. And to be fair, you could say that's reckless, but in all fairness, she's badass. She's strong. Now,
Mm.
now there is a scene where she is cooking. I'm not gonna say she's god tier, but it's like one of the I think a filter, OVAs or whatever, where we see that she, can cook. So there is that. And other than that,
To be fair, I only included cooking because because there are some characters on this list that are really good cooks and some that are probably really bad cooks.
and wait, oh, your opera. Of course, my opera is the biggest. Now then, but to be fair, with Katia being a strong, badass warrior, I'm gonna say that she is A tier. I'm not gonna, let my bias, betray me, cause she does bring her son into battle. I get it. You can't let him stay home because God knows what would happen, but she does lose a point. But she is smoking hot, and at least this goddess right here is in the S tier. Next up
Alright.
is the one who gave birth to the legend, is the only one who can say they have 20 years of experience and still be, young. So, you want to say some words about Mrs. Ketchum?
Delia Ketchum, or actually, what is her is that her actual Japanese name?
I just
Or
go by
the
Miss Ketchum because it's just easy.
So, being the mom of Red from Pokemon Red, then transformed into an actual, fleshed out anime character, Delia seems to be like an A tier. Definitely seems to be an A tier.
Yeah, because she definitely cares about her son. And also,
Yeah.
let's be real. Professor Oak told Ash to go find Pokemon just so he can have some of this MILF.
Oh, no. She has Mr. Mime to keep her company.
I was going to make that joke, but I didn't want to, but I'm glad you did. I'm glad
Okay.
one of us made that joke. But you know what?
Okay.
Mr. Mime is one lucky mother.
Actually, I think it's mostly platonic.
Shh! Don't ruin the fan
Um.
fictions. Now
Whatever.
then, it's
Oh,
the Mother of the Year.
Hold on. Sorry, one moment.
Alright.
Okay, sorry. There was a fire engine coming near my house, so
Okay
didn't
then.
want the risk of y'all hearing it.
Hmm.
All right. So Ragyo Kiryuin,
Yes, Mother of the
aka
fucking Year.
World's Best Mom. That's a joke, by the way.
Just
Um.
throw that cup right at her face.
So she. So anyone who's seen Kill la Kill knows she does incredibly inappropriate things to her daughters. She actually forces one into Junketsu, causing essentially brainwashing them. She another one of her children, she has sacrificing herself so she can merge with the oh, hold on, spoilers for those of you who have not watched a 10-year-old anime.
Yes, right.
So yeah, she's, I'd say, C tier.
Wait, C tier?
Hmm?
What's saving her from the D tier?
She looks amazing and has an amazing soundtrack.
You know what? Yes, I can
And
vibe with
she
that.
also is pretty loving towards Nui, who is technically her daughter.
Yeah, but that bitch is just
Technically.
crazy though.
Oh yeah.
I mean, and when you said, she sacrifices, she kind of was a-okay with it, so is it really a bad thing?
Yeah, I mean, to be fair, she merges with the primordial life fiber. So
Just,
yeah.
but anywho,
She
next up is Hinata Hyuga. And yes, we all don't like Boruto,
Minata Hyuja.
but
Sorry, there was like this one image where they made that pun.
Mm. But, but in all fairness,
I've never seen Boruto, so I
well,
am only judging from. So my only knowledge is through fan art. So
yes, fan art, wink, wink.
anyway,
Yes, so I've watched at least 40 episodes of Boruto, and spoiler alert, it honest to God goes nowhere. And I could go on a rant, but that's for like a
watch Mugiwara no Goofy's Kakashi is hilarious, and you'll he essentially uses Kakashi and I guess the third Hokage as like a means to voice his dislike of Boruto, essentially.
But with Hinata Hyuga, what we see is that she's a stay-at-home mom. She cares for her kids. She is, of course, a great cook. She's super thick. She, birthed 2 childrens. Boruto sucks.
She eats like a shit ton of ramen.
Mm-hmm.
Like she could eat enough ramen to feed the entire Imperial Army.
And
No,
I'm,
wait, never
I'm
mind.
just gonna
Different,
say,
different fictional universe based on feudal East
okay.
Asian society.
I'm just gonna say this
Um,
too. In all fairness, she is a good character, unlike Sakura, who just really is lame and whatever. But
I only know of Sakura and Boruto based off of fan fiction, and she's like fucking crazy. Like also in some of those fan arts.
isn't Boruto Japanese? Oh yeah, there's fucking dinosaurs in Boruto because of course. But
Whoa,
anywho,
I didn't know this was inspired by Toriyama.
but anywho,
In
Hinata
Dragon
Hyuga,
Ball, they have dinosaurs.
Hinata Hyuga, because you gave birth to Boruto, one of the lamest protagonists and most biggest failures. Cause like, come on, you get the B tier.
Hmm.
Alright, now.
Shit, I forgot her name. She is essentially Bochi. Bochi is Hitori Goto's mom. I'd say she is a B tier.
Alright, and why is that?
She is supportive, but also she's supportive of her daughter joining a band and hopefully being less socially awkward. But also she joins in the making fun of her daughter. She's like when her friends come to visit, she's like, "Thank you so much for being." Actually, I haven't seen Bochi the Rock in a while, so I don't know if she actually does this. But like, thank you for befriending our daughter, or like, she did not believe that they existed. And when Bochi was like trying to trying to figure out how to be more sociable, she like thought Bochi was being possessed by something. She's like, "We will find a priest to help you."
I mean, at least she cares. What's that Will
Yeah.
Smith meme? Like, he's a little slow, but his heart's in the right place.
Eh.
You know, the meme.
The only meme I know featuring Will Smith is either "How come me man don't want me man? How come he don't want me man?"
Mm-hmm.
Will, you should be ashamed of yourself, and also Will Smith hitting Kid Rock
Yeah.
or
No,
Chris
Chris
Rock.
Rock. What the hell are you saying?
Sorry,
Wow.
sorry, Chris Rock.
Like,
Yeah.
like not in the right race either. Like, holy shit.
Okay, like
We're gonna move on.
I really love the version of that where Will Smith was Oscar from Shark Tale. It's just so funny.
But anywho. So, this character.
Anyway. Oh, Mimi. Mimi is Cocona's mom. So basically, she is this girl who has a girl who had she basically had incredibly powerful ESP and psychic powers and stuff, and was experimented on by this organization. And she was able to create a alternate reality. She eventually had a daughter who she was gonna name Kokona, but when she tried to escape, the chief scientist tried to take her daughter away from her, and she ended up going from just turning evil, essentially. She was like, I need to save them, but I don't know what to do. And then, like, this evil part of her is like, I can help. Just let me take over. It'll be fine. She's kind of like, okay, so good, like light Mimi is very caring and understanding and supportive of her daughter. Dark Mimi is incredibly possessive and just and smothering of her daughter, essentially not wanting Coconut to make her own decisions and not want to make any friends, just to stay in pure illusion where Dark Mimi can essentially control everything about her life.
Mm.
Meanwhile, Light Mimi is very supportive and wants Coconut to be her own person. So then eventually, in the end, Light Mimi eventually wins, and they defeat Dark Mimi. So, hold on. Well, we will watch Flip Floppers.
Alright.
Watch her.
And also to answer your question, Jim, yes on the Toriyama question, and thank you for the meme question. But anywho, so what do you think? What is
I say it would be B tier.
Alright.
Mm-hmm.
Man, we got a lot of B's.
It's the average.
True.
Mm-hmm.
Again, I want it on record. I was good in not putting, her in the S tier. But with that being said,
because on one hand, she essentially saved her daughter from essentially being experimented on, and as well, and also just destroyed majority of this weird cult that has grown around harnessing the power of pure illusion. But on the other hand, she's fucking crazy.
Alright.
But then there's Light Me, who is okay. Anyway, let's go.
Now,
so
hold
on, what is her name? Okay. Ayaka Jirai's mom's name. Okay. Alright. Okay. Look it. That is her name. Misaki hold on, actually. What the fuck? Okay. Misaki Masake Jirai, who is the mother of Ayaka and Sasami. She is very supportive of her daughter and is very loving towards her and everyone. And is a very friendly person, unless you are like essentially mean to her daughters. And actually, she's willing to sabotage her husband's plans to force Ayaka to come back to Jirai and marry the husband that he chose for her, and is supportive of her wanting to be with Tenchi.
Mm.
And is not above using bribery to convince Ryuko to support this. He's like, oh, by the way, here's a hey, you are still wanted for crimes against Jirai, but if you help Tenchi, if you support Tenchi in beating the the husband that my husband, the suitor my husband has chosen, then I will just expunge everything. I think that's the term. So yeah, I think she would be either A or S tier. I think A tier.
Oh, A tier? Okay then.
Yeah.
Boop.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, next up.
Misato Katsuragi. She's very
Of Tenchi,
supportive,
yes.
but not above, and also is pretty firm in when her charges, the people in her care fuck up. She literally will tell off Shinji and Asuka when they're being annoying, and even though that's because she's their commanding off, it's very weird to
Mhm.
have a your mother figure caretaker also be your commanding officer. It's like, she cannot cook and actually can make instant food taste like shit.
Nani?
In the 5th episode, she has Ritsuko over and she cooks instant curry and instant ramen, and Ritsuko is like, oh my god, this tastes disgusting. Only Misato can make instant food taste bad.
So, what are you looking at then?
I would say A tier.
A? Alright.
Mm-hmm.
Now, next up is Uzaki-chan's mother. Now,
I am not exactly all that familiar with this character.
well, that's good. Well,
So
that's where I come in. For you see,
awesome.
Uzaki-chan's mother is awesome. Very supportive of the relationship between Uzaki and the main character whose name I forgot at the moment. But she is very supportive. She has two daughters, Uzaki-chan and another one, which, by the way, means she is good for breeding. Hoo ah! Not only that, but she is hot.
Okay, Johnny Bravo.
Not only that, but she is hot. And honestly, in all fairness, like, she does deserve to be at least an A tier.
Okay.
Next up,
Sukoyo Mankanchoko, the mother of Mako Mankanchoko. She is very supportive, very loving. She definitely knows when to put her foot down. She's not really actually. Oh yeah. Like in episode 4, she informs Ryuko that she is not having senketsu until he is thoroughly cleaned.
oh, and
And
also,
also,
go
yeah.
on. Oh, I was going.
Also, she is an amazing cook.
Mm-hmm. And also, I do want to throw out there too is, she is not only a great, mother and a wonderful wife and everything, but also she took in a complete stranger and treated her like one of her own. So,
Yeah, she essentially adopted Ryuko.
which is absolutely
Mhm.
wholesome.
Yeah,
So, I'm kind of leaning on S tier
and she
because,
maintains a positive outlook on life despite living in the slums of a essentially a military dictatorship.
yes, But
Yeah.
I'm kind of looking at S tier because she
Yep.
goes far and
I
beyond.
agreed.
Alright, alright.
Yeah, I agree. What is that? What is that?
So S tier.
Sorry, okay.
Now, next up, wait, hold on. Did we already do this? Yeah, why do I have two? Crap. I accidentally put
What
two
is?
in. That was my bad.
Oh, that is
Yeah, I accidentally
She-Hulk.
I accidentally put in two for
Okay.
some reason. But anywho.
All right. This is shit. I forget her name. She is.
When are we going
Hold
to
on.
get to Kata favorite Tinkle?
Uh,
Soon, Spirit, soon.
uh,
But go on,
One
oh, go
weird
on.
girl, Tomo-chan.
Nani?
Ferris Ulston, who is the mother of Carol Ulston from Tomo-chan is a Girl.
Uh-huh.
She's very supportive of her daughter. Um, she's obviously she taught her daughter how to defend herself, considering that Carol knows how to owns and knows how to safely operate a fucking taser. And basically when Carol is basically brought to when her basically perpetual smile is disappeared, she is very very angry at Carol's cousin slash betrothed
Uh-huh.
and basically threatens him. Actually, I think he hits it. She hits him. Actually,
And rightfully so.
yeah. So she is definitely S tier, I would argue.
Alright. Now, the
Right.
time has come. Pause. Inko from My Hero Academia.
Hmm.
Now, first, let's just get this out of the way. The whole bullshit of assholes sitting there saying she's a quote unquote downgrade need to shut the fuck up. Like
The only
this.
only way it would be a downgrade if she had the whole like, you know how in anime sometimes they do like they make the larger characters look very exaggerated.
Oh yeah, I know what you're talking about. Like,
Yeah.
like Big Mom, if you will, or something was just
Yeah.
way over the top. But yeah, no,
Mm,
I got what you're saying. But like, no,
yeah.
she is absolutely adorable. Yes, she's gained weight,
Hmm.
but it's because she's been stress eating, and not just that,
Oh,
but
really? Okay.
yeah, because basically she's worried about her son and also all that's going on. Not just that, but she is adorable. She's supportive through and through. Even when,
Hmm.
shit was hitting the fan and she was like, hey, I want to get my son out of here. And, Jack's like, nah, mom, I want to go. I want to be a hero. She's like, you know what? That is your dream and I cannot stop you. Like, she does care by all means, but she also knows that her son's going to be a hero one way or another. And that is what I absolutely love about her. She is very
Hmm.
supportive towards Deku, believes in him before anyone else did, was
Hmm.
basically made his own, made him a hero suit. And we can say, and I just want to throw this out there, I absolutely love that one picture someone made where Deku is telling Superman, his mom made a suit. Deku's like, oh crap, he's gonna think I'm lame. And Superman's like, no, that's cool. Because I think in one of the
Technically,
comics,
technically, Superman's like suit was created by his mom, who essentially, basically took the like the cloth and the Kryptonian cloth from the space egg thing and just continuously knitted and incorporated more like fabric into the suit because it was the only thing that they found that resisted like his like superpowers.
Hmm.
Yeah.
And I love that. And I also love
Hmm.
that the reason why it also works is because mother's love, which is very wholesome. And that's what man said. That's cool, mom. Oh yeah, yeah. Now, with that being said, Inko is a treasure who belongs in the S tier.
Hmm.
Alright, next up.
Yui, also Unit 1. Sorry, spoilers.
Oh no.
So, we don't know a lot about Yui before the accident, but we do know she was very loving towards Shinji. So much so that Gendo, essentially, it made Gendo hate Shinji because it's like, why? It's like, because in the manga, it's like more expanded on. But basically, Gendo was jealous that Yui was spending more time with Shinji. So when Yui tragically died, and so this is spoilers for Evangelion. So okay, so when her soul entered Unit 1, um, a lot of the times when it goes berserk, it's often when Shinji is in like actual fucking danger of being killed. So it's literally just Unit 1 or Yui going into fucking mom mode, just being like, you do not hurt my child. And she just beats the absolute shit out of the angels, even like eating one at one point.
That's metal as fuck.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
So, we looking at S tier
Uh,
then?
oh yeah.
Just like to, eat an angel that hurt your son. I mean, that
To be
is.
fair, it's more that she incorporated the S2 engine or the S3 engine or whatever it's called in organ into herself. Yeah.
Getting the damn robot Shinji.
Hmm.
But anywho, now, next up.
Is Mrs. Ayase or Mom? She doesn't have an actual name other than her being the mother of the three Ayase sisters. She's from Yatsubato, and she essentially treats Yatsuba as like part of the family. She does not mind Yatsuba just barging into her house and acting like it's like an extension of it. It's like visiting a relative's house, and she actually finds Yotsuba very endearing and like eh, it's like it's very nice to Yotsuba and is supportive and essentially they yeah it's she's very nice and from what I remember. The only person she doesn't like is Asami, her eldest daughter, and it's mainly because she reminds her of herself at her age, I think.
Mm.
Yeah, that's
Alright,
yeah.
so what are we looking at?
I would say either A or B tier.
Okay,
Probably A.
A. Alright,
Yeah.
next
I
up.
do not have any like negative things to say about her.
Was it one of the
Okay.
female characters a clone of his mom? I think it's, the whole anime
Ray is a clone of Yui and also Lilith, the angel Lilith.
Yeah, but okay, so next up is, let's see if I can remember
She's a
the,
clone of Yui combined with the soul of the angel Lilith.
if I got the name right here. Ah, yes, this is it. Shuko Komi is, her name, from Komi-san Can't Communicate. And she is the exact opposite of her daughter. She is very chatty, very outgoing, very chatty, and she is full of energy. She cares about her daughter and wants the best for her and supports her and the main character. And also, she is a good cook. And to be fair, there's not like since it's a slice of life anime, there's not really a scene where she has to eat a fucking angel's face off to, show that she cares about, her daughter. So, it's, if anything, in all fairness, I think she is at least A tier, because she's a good mom through and through. And,
Mm-hmm.
actually, not to be fair, we'll say S tier. Because, like, there's really
Sure.
nothing negative about her. Like, there's nothing really
Mm-hmm.
holding her back, and again, it's just a slice of life. There's really not gonna be a thing of where she has to fight a dragon to save her, son or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
Speaking of bitches, though, BB. BB from the Fate Grand Order, or the Fate series in general. She first
Oh,
appeared.
is that the same series where Saber is from?
Mm-hmm.
And
This.
Astolfo? Astolfo?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Just double checking.
Mm-hmm. Well, you see, BB here is a terrible person. Where you see, she is basically a robot AI that has decided to do bad guy shit. She has incorporated, herself out of Sakura, one of the, main characters. There's the Sakura 5, there's BB, Passionate Up, Melt, King Portia, and another shit stain who I forgot whose name it is, but it is a worse character. But
Okay. Hold on
anywho,
a minute.
oh yeah, yeah, Erica.
Hmm? What?
Oh, no, you were doing stuff. I want to make sure that you're right.
Okay.
Okay,
I
but
was going to get something, but considering that you are more familiar with this character than me, I trust your judgment
mm,
in her placement.
yes, I am going to put her in the C tier, and here's why. While she is hot, she at least made Passionate Up one of the sweetest, most adorable, precious, characters in the Fate series. And there's two massive reasons as to why else I like Passionate Up. And she at least gets this spot right here. Now, next up, I think this will be your category, Erica? Oh wait, Erica, did you,
Alright, so this is. Let me look up her name again. Emiko Niwa from DN Angel. She is the mother of Daisuke Niwa. Um, she is very supportive of, at least in Daisuke's goal of essentially being with his crush and also freeing himself from the family curse of turning into Phantom Dark. She apparently, from what I remember from the anime, she likes to talk about when Dice. Oh, no, actually, I think that was just a one-time thing when they bought a strawberry plant and the rabbit thing ate like a bunch of the strawberries, and she was like, "Oh yeah, when you were little, you got into this. I had a big basket of strawberries, and you got into it and ate the entire basket. It was so cute."
mm,
She also sets all the traps in the training hall and stuff to hone Daisuke's Phantom Thief skills as Phantom Dark or something like that.
mm,
I'd say she's a B tier. Because I don't remember anything bad about her, and most of the time she's trying to help Daisuke. I said B.
Wait,
I
B.
said
Oh,
B
shit,
tier.
shit. Sorry, sorry. Blah.
Yeah. Yeah, she's trying to help her son, but like, yeah.
Alright.
All right,
Next up
here
is.
I.
Yeah,
Mhm.
yeah, next up is Baku Shit's hot MILF mother. The only good thing on his side of the family. So, in all fairness, we don't really know that much about her besides, I absolutely love it when she slaps Baku Shit upside the head to get him to behave. And, she does care about her son, despite him being a, worthless piece of shit who, cries because he's not, number one hero. But, other than that, I will say she does deserve the B tier, only
Mhm.
because
Okay.
hotness, and she's, actually not, no, A tier only because I love it when she knocks Baku shit upside the head.
I see.
So, anywho,
Mhm.
next up is Chi Chi. Now, this one I had to bite my tongue due to
Really,
fairness.
for just the dumbest reasons, is very hateful of Chi Chi as a character.
Yes, yes, it's gonna be.
They even hate her in original Dragon Ball, which I'm like, the fuck is wrong with you, you fucking psychopath?
No, no, like, I can understand the hate. She did ruin Gohan, in all
No, she
fairness.
didn't.
Like, you know, I get it, education's important, that's,
He fought Super Boo and all that stuff.
yeah, but
You
what, now, you know what, to be fair, true. We're gonna ignore Super because a lot of fans kinda sorta don't care about
People
us.
just really like to overlook everything and just focus on the negatives. You know, like, why is she making him study? It's stupid. Maybe if you studied, you wouldn't be sound like a fucking idiot. Oh,
but any,
my bad. That slipped out. Sorry.
but anywho, I'm going to let you decide her fate.
I'd say, um, I'd probably say, B tier since it's average.
I, there you
Mm-hmm.
go.
She's supportive and is able to feed a house full of hungry Saiyans.
Oh yeah, there you go. Especially and also with Goku's shenanigans too.
Also, she's still fucking strong.
Mm-hmm.
Probably, yeah.
Now next up is Bulma. Now, in all
Bonema,
fairness, I'm not gonna be. I'm gonna be real with you. When it comes to Bulma, it seems like she does care about her family clearly, but like we don't really see it in action like how Chi Chi does. And like
yeah.
I don't know where to really put her.
I'd say B.
E
B for Bulma.
God God damn it. Why?
Yeah.
Alright, next up is Android 18. So, unlike everyone else who hold on, I blame Adira for Bakugo's behavior because you can tell Mizuki tried to get him to. Oh yeah, I agree, Jim. But anywho. So, Android 18. First, it's Android 18. Okay? So we already are looking at S tier. Second, she cares about her family. She's the one that wears the pants, literally and figuratively. I'm pretty sure she can cook. She cares about her family, and she literally went. And we're going to include Super. She literally went, to the tournament of power to kick ass and take names, just so she could save her daughter.
Okay, so A. A for Android.
God, Damn it, Erica, I swear to fucking God. I swear to God, Erica.
Okay, I'm sorry.
Now, good. This is Vidal. There's no V's. So,
I don't really remember all that much about Videl as a mom,
I'm just gonna
so.
be like I'm just gonna put her here because like the all we really see her doing is being a mom, and we don't really get to see her cook. We don't really get to see her like this is Dragon Ball Z. She can have her moment of kicking ass and taking names, like what we see with Android 18, or hell, at
Alright.
least with Bulma. We see that she is that. Again, it's hard to tell because we don't really see them in action. Now, it's Medusa from Soul Eater. This
I'd say
bitch.
D.
Wait, B?
Yeah,
Wait,
D.
you know who this is, right?
Yeah, she's like Ragyo, except worse.
Yeah, like, she, basically did that shit to Krana, and then, it's just an absolute sexy-ass psychopath. Wait,
Sexiness can only get you so far.
you said C, right?
I said D.
D. Oh, D. Okay. Well, okay, fine.
Sexy.
This bitch ain't alone. Okay. Now
Yeah.
then, the other thing I've been waiting for. Washu.
A.
Oh, I was gonna
Oh
say
no, X.
yes,
X.
yes, because
Sorry.
not only did she create one of the most amazing anime female characters ever, she's also funny as hell. She's a scientist, so she can do
She's
that.
also an amazing mother.
Mm-hmm.
If yeah.
Like,
She there one episode of the Rio Oki OVA has her essentially uh being the superior mom character compared to everyone else when they have to take care of Tenchi's infant cousin.
hmm? Yeah, and it's absolutely adorable and hilarious. And again, she's a great cook, a great.
Everyone else ends up having to clean up, ends up having to clean their outfits because the kid peed on them. Oh my god, there was so many scenes of them just cleaning cloths and stuff. It's just like, wow, okay.
Not just that, but also she gets a bonus because I still remember that one post I seen a while back where they're talking about how they remembered the song, the a science lesson thanks to Washu's song,
Mm-hmm.
and it's hilarious and cute at the same time.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, she definitely, 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 definitely belongs in the S tier rank. Now, next up is
Next is shit. I forget her name. She's the mom from Jungle Dieko. Um, sure. I I honestly don't know much about her. I just know she's a pretty alright mother.
Hmm?
I mean, she basically took care of a child of her the shoot. I forget her name. I forget the main character's name. Hold on. Main,
no
main
need.
character. Main
And I understand that's the other one that
character.
wanted me to bring the character here too, by the way.
Dieko. Um. Okay, Natsumi. She took care of Natsumi while her husband was away in New Guinea, Papua New Guinea. Uh, for like several months. Yeah, she seems pretty alright. I would say probably C tier since there isn't really a whole lot to know about her as like a mom, other than speculation.
And I was kind of like with, Vidal and them, was like, I
Hmm.
didn't really have anything to really go on besides just, mom. And nothing
Hmm.
else. And hold
Watch your
on.
backstory makes me cry. Oh yeah, Sam.
Mm-hmm. Now, with that
Hmm.
being said, though, and again, I accidentally, put in two of these, so ignore that, but other
Alright.
than that, though, ladies and gentlemen, behold, our MILF tier list. Now, yes, I know there's the mother in 100 Girlfriends who really love you. But in
Hmm.
fairness with her, I think I would just put her in B tier because she is a good mother. But though, due
Alright.
to all the characters.
So, will you be sharing this on Twitter?
Oh, yes, I will. Yes.
Okay.
But
Alright.
as I said though, um, there's like, the mother from 100 Girlfriends who really love you. She would have been perfect, but and I kind of forgot her. And there's several others, such as, Serenity's mother, Set of Moon. There's, in technicality, well, even though we see glimpses, we do see Goku's mom, but nothing that can really say, hey, she belongs on this, list right here.
Hmm.
And with that being said, however, I think this is a pretty decent tier list. What do you think, Erica?
I think it's good too.
Hell yeah.
Mhm.
Ah, but with that being said and done, though, ladies and gentlemen, we all hope that you enjoyed this very much, and
Hope you
that.
have a wonderful rest of your Friday.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
And remember to check out Azumanga Daioh. You can actually watch it on High Dive.
Mm-hmm. I. Bye.